Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Warukah Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures, among other things. A salutation to all your Akim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. So as you can see here, I got an article concerning, they're talking about there's a new variant of the Windows 19 spreading. And that's what they've been doing. We've been saying it. Like, for the summer, they ease things down. They got like, a while ago, make a video concerning all these festivals that they got planned here in Holland. And the planning, it continues till next year. So, and that's also something that, you call it a pacifier or something, that keep the people at ease. They think, oh, that they are in a good case. So, yeah. And, this Windows 19 is ESO's, I said it, his favorite tool because a lot of dumbass people, they keep falling for it. And how do you say it? They did it one time and they saw that the people bought it like, yeah, there's a new variant, so you need another jump shot, with the same product. So you need to take another jump shot with the same product, but that will help to a new mutated variant. So it doesn't make no sense, but yeah, it is what it is, man. So the people being prepared, and already, I made a video about the minister De Jonge, who was like last year the minister of health and of healthcare and stuff. So he was basically the face from the Windows 19, and they said that he had it now, and he had mild. I call that. He wasn't really sick of it. That's what they say. I think. So anyway, I'm just gonna read the article and then I just go to a couple of scriptures. New Windows 19 variant is spreading faster than the current one. Will Centaurus. Actually, I should look up the word, man. Maybe we're gonna do that later. Centaurus be the culprit this fall. A new variant of the new Windows 19 has emerged in several countries that seems to be spreading faster than the current one, and that's also a thing that they always say. Oh, it's more contagious, because they can't really lie. They can't lie like or get you more sick or whatever, because that's not the case. But the only thing that they can say is that it's spreading faster. BA 2.75 AK Centaurus could well be the culprit this fall, of course. You got now here in Holland, you got the Minister De Kuiper concerning healthcare and stuff, and he already said that he can say that there won't be a lockdown later this year. So basically, the people already been prepared for a lockdown. They got the farmers in the corner. So a lot of stores had empty shelves. So famine, pestilence, all these things, are written in the book. So all these things are about to come for sure. You got the monkeypox, so there's a lot of shit going on. Israel got some shit going on. Of course, the media making a lot of things bigger than it is, and yeah. But you need to understand that Israel got some crazy diseases, and laboratories waiting. BA 2.75 is a new version of the Omni variant that has dominated the Windows 19 landscape since last winter. Much is still unknown. Yeah, they don't. So they always say, that they don't know much about it, but yet you're gonna create a jump shot that will help against it. In the beginning they were lying to the people like, yeah, if you take the jump shot, then you won't get sick. But then people start getting sick, and then they talk about, yeah, if you got the jump shot, then you won't be that sick. But that's bullshit because I saw it even from close. Somebody that I know, His whole family was jabbed up. He didn't. And some of his family members, they still suffering from Windows 19 because they have the problem with the lungs. So their lungs are messed up. But we do expect that we will see an increase in this variant, says leading Dutch virologist Marion Koopmans in the Volkskrant. Let's see if I can read the whole article. No. We are currently in a new wave that may be weakening again. Everything that is emerging now is relevant in a scene that could become the dominant variant of the autumn. So yeah, basically, it's no problem that I can't read the whole article because you need to be a member if you want to read the whole thing. So, but yeah, I ain't gonna do that. And let me see, maybe I can. It's funny, but let me see if I can get understanding about the word etymology online. Let me see. The word Centaurus. Centaurus. Let's see if I can. Centaur. Centaur, monster in Greek mythology, with the head, torso, and arms of a man joined to the body. Let's see. Centaur. So yeah, and they they've been using Greek words all the time. Numbers and stuff. Monster in Greek mythology with the head, torso, and arms of a man joined to the body of a horse. Late 14th century. From Latin, Centaurus, yes. From the Greek, Centaurus, a word of disputed origin. In the early Greek literary they were a savage horse-riding tribe from Thessaly. Later, they were monster, half horse, half man. The southern constellation of Centaurus is attest, attested in English from 1550s. What was known by the name to the Romans and known as a centaur to the Greeks. It has often been confused since classical times with Sagittarius related Centaurus centurion. So yeah, yeah, that's what it is. So it goes back to so-called half man, half horse. It could be really it probably is an I call it an entity that they worship. Because there's also a thing that they do. All these demons, they worship all these demons and stuff. But yeah, this is the time to wake up. Romans. Let me just grab it. This is the time, man. We close, man. This winter, it could be, man. I don't know. But yeah, the thing is, we are close, man. Just look at the world and all the shit that's going on. How long do you think that's gonna be? I said that things can continue like this. Let me see. The book of Romans, chapter 13 and 11. And that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. Yeah, we are closer to the end than we know. We have no clue how close we are, and of course we can't know because only the Father Yahweh is the only one who knows when it's time for Yahweh Shai to come back. And I'm gonna read it for you. So let me see. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days, so already shows you, so Yahushua does not know when it's time for him to come back. The angels don't know. Only Yahweh knows when it's time for him to come back. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Yeah, it's gonna be, like I said earlier, people are very busy with party and festivals. Everybody's talking about festivals. There's something they go in there. So they have no clue. So they are, basically busy with party and bullshit, while horror things are waiting, man. This winter could be hard, man. The shells might be get more empty. The things that they've been doing with the farmers. So yeah, they're messing up the farmers. The meat get expensive. Everything so called because of the war. Yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff going on. Just watch the news. Look around, filter it with the scriptures, and then you realize that we are very close to the end. So let me see. Book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And they are doing the same thing. They're doing the same things because now in Holland, they quit the C19, the Windows 19 rules. So people getting married, they're having a ball on the street. All these festivals, everything. But yeah, it's no new thing under the sun, like the scripture said. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing. People going to be, busy with a party, and then poof, Esau pops up. And, just come with the shit, because eventually he will go to the MOTB, the mark of the beast. That's his goal, you know. So let me see. Let me jump real quick to the book of Second Esdras, and that's also another thing. Don't expect people to get this, because this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody, First and foremost, this is for the elect, The elect shall understand, because the majority of the people, they won't understand, and they don't want to understand. They will, put themselves against it. So let me see. The book of Second Esdras, chapter uh, 8. Let me start from chapter 8, verse 62. These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, Behold, O Yahweh, now hast thou showed me the multitude of thy wonders, which thou wilt begin to do in the last times, but at what time thou hast not showed me. So Esdras, he had the whole conversation with the angel, concerning all the things that are about to happening. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah. So basically, you gotta be. I said that you gotta see what's going on in the world, and then I said it. You will understand. Then you will understand the times that we are in. Let me see. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and people be protesting, got a lot of females going crazy about the abortion law in America. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So, by seeing all these events going on, we know that we are close to the end, And like the scripture said, for us who are not in darkness, we shouldn't be overtaken by that day. Let me see. Mm, so yeah, I think let me see. I think for that scripture. Uh, but yeah, the thing is, we if you understand this truth, it shouldn't it shouldn't, of course. The scripture said the godly shall scarcely be safe. Of course we're gonna be scared. Of course we're gonna be you're not sure if you've done enough, but at least you want to be that servant that is doing the works of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I was looking for a scripture, but I don't really remember where it is. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. So so they got a new variant, and of course they threw it in the media and see if people are buying it, you know. So yeah, that's what they do, man. So yeah, and I think they will continue a very long time, for as much time as the Most High is gonna give them. But they gonna, these so-called white people, these Edomites, this Windows 19 thing, they gonna, use it again, and it's one of their favorite tools, so they will continue with that. So yeah, with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Baruch Kudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures, among other things, and salutations to all your Akim across the earth for doing this work in sincerity and in truth. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom.